It's been a year. It's been a year since the last time I drove my Marlin Crawler. And that wasn't the plan. I never meant to go this long from the video I made where it was the last time I drove my Marlin Crawler in stock form. My plan was to put on a bunch of upgrades and then do another video to see how it would perform better. But not all of those upgrades were that good. First, I'll dig into the shackle reversal / front bumper that moves the axle forward. The shackle reversal really tightens up the front end, and the axle move forward really helps approach angles. But the bumper itself was welded on in such a way that it shoved the body back 1/8 of an inch and would no longer fit. Now, luckily I'm a welder and I have the means to cut off and weld it back on so that the body fits, but not everyone has that luxury, and if you spend your hard-earned money on something, you expect it to work. Yes, the company that makes it is a small business and I'm sure they are doing their best to make quality products, but this was not quality and poorly made, costing me a lot of time. Next, I'll talk about the Power Hobbies AR44 brass leaf mounts that I ordered for this truck, and they leave a lot to be desired. The tolerances on the tapped holes was not great, a little on the small side, and I managed to snap one of the 2.5mm bolts that attached the leaf mount to the axle. Righty-tighty became righty-loosey. If you buy these, I'd recommend running a tap through everything to make sure the holes won't bind up and you can tighten everything down snugly. In its current setup, my Marlin Crawler is running a flat skid that flips the transfer case around. This makes the truck have a really aggressive front overdrive. As you can see, it's too much overdrive. The front wheels are turning too fast and actually dragging the back wheels along. In loose conditions, it makes the truck jackrabbit and hop around a lot. For a trail truck, this isn't a good setup. It puts a lot of strain on the axles and there is some binding. It really doesn't work well when you're trying to do slow and cinematic looking crawling. It does work pretty well when you add some throttle to it and the front wheels can spin a little bit and the back wheels can turn. But when you're trying to go slow, it just makes the truck kind of hop and bounce and it's unpredictable. If you climb a lot of ledges, the overdrive really shines. The front wheels do their job of pulling the truck up and over obstacles. If you're the kind of crawler where you're walking from spot to spot and you see like a really cool technical line that you want to do, I think overdrive would work great for that. The front wheels pull the truck up and over things, but you know, if you're the kind of person who drives the truck along the trail, overdrive's not so great. It is awesome to watch a leaf-sprung truck flex this much and tuck wheels as it climbs over obstacles. These are the stock springs that have been worked on a lot to be this flexible. All that's been done to them is remove the smallest helper leaf, a chino mod, and then when I had the truck apart, I just really kind of worked them and flexed them and flattened them out a little bit so the truck sat lower and the springs themselves were softer. Future plans for my Marlin Crawler will be to ditch the overdrive, and it definitely needs shocks to dampen the springs. I'm not running any at the moment as I haven't got it figured out yet. I got to figure out how to mount the shocks to the chassis. I've got a couple of designs I'm working on, and they need some tweaking. I hope it doesn't take me another year to figure out. It's been a year. Free time has been hard to find. I've gone from filming once a week to once a month, it seems. I'd hoped to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, but I don't know if that will happen. That's life. But I can reach my goal of getting to 200 videos before the year is over. I've been playing a lot of SnowRunner, and I really want to get into more construction vehicles and things like that. That definitely costs a lot of money. Getting monetized would have helped and been really cool, but I'm just gonna have to be patient and work hard and work towards that in another way. But if you stick around, hopefully look forward to seeing maybe some excavators and front end loaders and dump trucks. Whether it's next week or next month, I hope you will join me on the next adventure. I really appreciate it.